Hey guys, so this is going to be the first video on this channel, This Creative Life. This channel is pretty much just going to be my vault for everything that is not Wicked Shutter Photography and Wicked Shutter Films. So, all my wedding videos and all that kind of stuff, that's all going to be on Wicked Shutter Films. This YouTube channel is going to be about like vlogs and vacations, weight loss. So the first video, I just want to talk, because I've got a lot of questions about it, like what are you eating, like how are you losing weight and all this. So my first video is going to be about my diet and I guess my exercise routine. So just to give you a couple things, like I've been doing this diet now, today I believe is day 13. Sorry, I'm driving and I have to focus on a few other things. So today's day 13. And I am down right at 20 pounds. And for me, I've never been able to stick to a diet past a couple days, and I've never lost more than a couple pounds. So for me, I'm really passionate about this diet, and I'm really passionate about like getting people on it who are struggling to lose weight, or you know, if you've been trying like all these different diets and they haven't worked, well, maybe this is the one for you. So I'm going to give you a couple little bits of information, and I guess you can make the call if this is going to be right for you or not. So let's start with my exercise. So my exercise is not exactly great right now. So what I do, every single morning I get out of bed, I do as many push-ups as I can for that morning. So since I started, the number has gone up quite a bit, but some mornings I just don't do as much as others, and I don't beat myself up for it. You know, some days I can do 30. I've done 50 a couple days. I'll do 50 and the next day I'll do 30. So I don't beat myself up. So I get up and I do push-ups. I do jumping jacks because that really is my way of jump-starting my energy for the day. That gets your blood flowing. You know, it helps wake you up. And then I like to do tricep dips on my ottoman. Those are just something I like to do. You don't have to do any of this. I'm gonna get a gym membership and I'm gonna start running before work and all that. And occasionally I'll go on a run. But that's my exercise. So my exercise isn't that crazy right now. And it doesn't really have to be in the beginning, because if your big idea is losing weight, like try this diet out for a week or two and then get serious about cardio. So I guess onto the diet. The diet, what I chose to go with, I believe it's pretty much the only diet I've never actually tried, is actually the keto diet. Hopefully this doesn't make a lot of noise on the camera. It is 12 degrees, it's cold, and I've driven so far with no heat, so just saying. So the keto diet, it's crazy, it's dangerous, whatever. It's really not. It gets a bad rap. Usually based on people who don't do it right, or people who can't do it. There are medical conditions that allow your body to just not be able to be on the keto diet, and that's totally fine. I'm not saying everyone has to be on it. So just to give you a rundown of what I do. So I just started intermittent fasting. So let me just give you a rundown of what I did before. I only ate between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. and I only eat 2 meals a day. So let's jump back 2 weeks. So 2 weeks ago, you know, the first morning I woke up and I pounded a bottle of water, because from what I've been told, that helps jumpstart your metabolism, and why not? It doesn't hurt. So I meal prepped on Sunday. So what I did is I went upstairs and I opened my Tupperware for my breakfast food. Now my breakfast food, I took a muffin tin and I actually cracked an egg inside of each little muffin spot, and I whisked it up, and then I put my choice of meat in it, and then I baked them. So I baked them at, I believe it was 325. I can't remember the exact amount of minutes. I just baked them until I put a toothpick through and no egg came out. So those were actually pretty good for the first few days. I got really, really tired of those. I couldn't eat them very much longer. Egg to me at this point is something I've just eaten so much of I'm starting to not like it. So that's what I would do for breakfast. I would eat 3 of those. So 3 eggs with meat in them. And also put some cheese on it, because it will help if you put some cheese on it. So for lunch, what I would do is I would always grill up some chicken and have some steamed broccoli. That was my go-to for lunch, and it's delicious and it worked. And I've had that every day since. I have not changed up my lunch one time. Now for dinner is a lot easier than you think. So for dinner, the first week what I did is I got thin sliced pork chops. I love pork chops, and they're easy to cook up. So that's what I did. I just made thin sliced pork chops and mashed cauliflower, not potatoes. Mashed cauliflower. They are a great substitute for potatoes, and they just work. So that was my first week. Guys, in my first week, the number was between like 10 and 12 pounds or so. I lost a lot of weight my first week from just eating that, drinking a bunch of water, guys, because the keto diet is literally rewiring your body to burn fat instead of burning all the carbs. So without eating a bunch of carbs, your body's fuel source becomes the fat. Well, when your body's burning up the fat, it's also going to burn all the stored fat in your body. At least that's how I understand it. I'm not a doctor. I don't, I just go by what people tell me, what I've researched myself, and honestly, the results. I feel so much better now after 2 weeks. I can't honestly explain to you how much better I feel. I look in the mirror and I can see a difference. There's muscles that I didn't even know I really even had that are coming out now. And it's just crazy when you go in the mirror and you don't really recognize yourself right away. That's a good feeling. So to anyone who has any questions, I know there's going to be quite a bit. I'll just end the video by saying this. So one thing that's helped me out a lot, I believe I have to get over it. One thing that's helped me out quite a bit has been an app called Carb Manager. Carb Manager is absolutely great for this diet because you scan everything you eat in and it will tell you, it'll give you these little color wheels. It's a game at this point for me. I just like beating the game. So every day I just try to hit my numbers of each, of fat, of protein, of calories, carbs, sugars. So it's all right in the app. It's super easy to use, and it's free. So I would download that. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever, comment down below and I will answer them to the best of my knowledge, or at least send you a link for the correct information, maybe that you can find it that way. So thank you to the people who watched this, first episode of This Creative Life. It's gonna get a lot more fun. It's gonna look a lot better. I had some stuff to do today, so I just brought you guys along with me in my car. So yeah, just know your worth, guys, and just go get it, okay? So to end this video, because it's been kind of weird with me looking around and here and there, just have a great day, guys.